money perish with thee, because thou hast thought that the gift of God may be purchased with money. Thou hast neither part nor lot in this matter, for thy heart is not right in the sight of God. Repent, therefore. So this man had not repented, did he? Because now Peter is telling him to repent. Repent, therefore, of this thy wickedness, and pray God, if peradventure, or if perhaps I should say, the thought of thine heart may be forgiven thee. For I perceive that thou art in the gall of bitterness, in the bond of iniquity. He said, you're bound by iniquity. You're poisoned by bitterness. That's what it means by you are in the gall of bitterness. You're poisoned by bitterness, and you're bound by iniquity. So how can a man like that be really saved? Well, he wasn't. So what does it mean then to believe? Because it says he believed too, and he was baptized. In 2 Peter, we are told, all of us, to make our election sure. And how do we do that? Our election sure. Wherefore the rather, brethren, 2 Peter 1:10 says, wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. So Simon did not, did he? So there's a lot of people today that believe, but they believe that. They don't believe in Jesus. They believe that Jesus. Now, let me explain. I've said that to you before. I'm sure some of you have heard me talk about that. But I want to really kind of make it clear. So, people come to an altar and they say, well, I believe that Jesus came to earth. I believe that he died on the cross. I believe that he shed his blood for me. I believe that he arose from the dead. I believe that he ascended on high. I believe that he is seated at God's right hand. And I believe that he's coming again. Well, that's no different than the devil, because he believes that also and believes more than that, okay? But to believe in Jesus, not that Jesus came and that Jesus died and that Jesus rose from the dead and so on. To believe in, and that's what the Lord meant in Mark 16:16. He that believeth and is baptized. Now, baptism is the outer sign of circumcision of the heart. It's the real sign of faith, of surrender, really. So really it comes to giving your life, or someone giving their life completely and totally to the Lord. And when you read the parable of the seed and the sower, you see that the seed falls on 4 areas, but 3 areas don't make it. Only 1 does. And I think that's what it means by few there be that will find life, because the majority will try to find it and cannot find it. And the Bible tells us why. So believing in the Lord has to do with something more than just mentally accepting a fact. King Agrippa, for example, Paul said, you believe the prophets? I know you do, but he wasn't really saved.